Welcome to A Fan's Perspective. It's your boy Boogie for 45. This quick thoughts. I see Rick Ross yesterday. He had some interesting words to say about Freeway Wick. Let's get into it.
So I brought on Freeway Rick Ross. I don't know what it was, probably 10 years ago. I did podcasts 2 times with him. And he came on and we spoke. And your name came up. Because in the lawsuit, he tried to sue you twice. I've never seen somebody try to sue somebody twice. That at the end, is it true that at the end of the lawsuit, he had to pay for your legal fees?
He wasted a lot of people's time. I hope he's coping with the crack addiction that he's been dealing with this whole time. And I hope your listeners, I hope you didn't disappoint your listeners listening to that shit. I just hope, man, you gotta maintain a certain level of quality, and you've allowed it to dip
to
a few times.
Put him on.
I mean, you should go look at your ratings. Pull up the ratings.
Rob, type in YouTube Rick Ross, Bet David. Let's see how he performed. I don't know actually how.
He's deflecting. It's hard for you to discredit somebody that lived what you trying to rap about. You know what I mean? So now he's trying to spin the topic and switches to something else. He's talking BS right now, but let's go.
How you perform, but let's look it up.
Let's look it up.
Type in Bet David and Rick Ross. Watch the cult guy come up first. 1.6 million.
The cult guy, you get...
No, but right there, that's Freeway Rick Ross was what, 6 years ago? Click on that. I think it performed pretty well. It did okay, 1.6 million. You want to go to the comment section? Let's see what the audience said. So I'm trying to see, I'm giving you my last alley hoop, and I'm trying to see what you're going to do with this one.
It's not an alley hoop. This is...
You're trying to save him from saying some more stupid shit. Go ahead, though.
If you don't respect everyone, then you're disrespecting yourself.
This is...
I feel like this man...
Informant / crackhead.
Was he the reason why you named yourself what you named yourself, or not at all? Was there any influence there?
He's a crackhead. What are you talking about? Pull up crack. Pull up smoking crack. Freeway smoking crack. This is what you should be talking about on your...
Him smoking crack?
You let me down. You're disappointing me because... Where's the crack? Pull it up. I don't see it. Pull up the headlines.
You're saying now or back in the days? Because we know back in the days he had issues.
We don't know nothing. I'm asking to pull it up. Yeah. Where's the facts? We talking facts. When he sued me, he had to admit the facts about him being an informant, cooperating with this and that.
We know that. We talked about that. That's not something that we don't know.
I don't think he had to admit that, because the whole lawsuit was about you using the man's name, his government name, and using it as your rap name. I don't even think that should have even been a fight in the court system, because at the end of the day, it's his government name. You don't think Ricky Rose would have sounded a little better? But you had to double down on the bullshit. So you're not going to live this down. I don't think people are going to be able to ever look past that goofy shit you did with the real Rick Ross. But I digress. Let's keep going.
That's what people.
Oh, that was the conversation. No, and that's why the interview did well, because we specifically talked about that. He had a big role in
you
that.
Ain't mentioning it to me.
Oh, no. The question I asked
that he was abusing crack.
Yeah,
I'm sure he came and lied to you and told you he made $3 million a day, and he never did. He ever show you a home?
No.
Did he ever show you a home?
He said he owned.
Did he show you his car collection?
No.
Did he show you his watch collection? What the $3 million a day? Where was it going to? Thank you. Thank you.
I mean,
thank you. This PBD, your listeners deserve better. This is Ricky Rose.
Did he at all inspire the name, though? That's the only question.
I thought I've answered that 3 times.
I don't think you did. I think you went to crack, and I know he had the crack issue.
Why would a crackhead
introduce it to a lot of young kids, and it was a bad thing?
Why would a crackhead inspire the boss Rick Ross to want to be the informant. That's not, no, that's why the lawsuit failed.
So the
brother.
two of you guys have never spoken one-on-one.
Brother, you lowering the standards of the interview now. We can't focus on crack.
If I ran a poll,
We can't focus on crack. I have a car show coming out that's so huge. My dentist, shout out to Dr. Mario Montoya. You know, there's people out here.
So if Rick Ross is a crackhead, as you're saying, as you're claiming, right? And he's an informant, why steal his name? Why perpetrate his lifestyle? You know what I mean? It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. And it's crazy because it's like, you know, I see he trying to sell some tickets. You know, let's look that up real quick. Let's see if he got some shit coming up. And that's the reason why he talking his bullshit. Let's check it out. Because every time an album's about to come out, it's like clockwork. It's like clockwork. There we go. StubHub. Let's check this out real quick. Okay. So he coming to PA, New York, Newark, New Jersey. I will be going to the Summer Jam, but it ain't for Rick Ross though. It's for Conway and 38 Special. But Port of Miami. So let's see how much these tickets are. One ticket. There we go. All right. Oh, let's take this off real quick. Let's remove this. Let's add this real quick. All right. So his tickets is $228, and this is damn near to the stage. That's actually good. $168, $170. Yeah. So that's what he's trying to do, man. He's trying to sell some tickets. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. At the end of the day, man, the jig is up, man. The jig is up. You can't disrespect a man when you done took his whole persona. Now you're trying to downplay him and throw dirt on his name. You took his whole government name, you took his story and ran with it and created a whole rap persona behind that. You know what I mean? And I think it's starting, I think the jig is up, man. People starting to see the gimmickry and the nonsense that he's been pushing. You know, it's a whole track record with Rick Ross with this BS. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Drake thing, you know, and I can see why he's still talking shit about Drake. You know, you went to Canada not to play your diss record, but to play Kendrick's diss record and got the bad end of that ass whooping. But this is the comedy shit we seeing right now in hip hop, man. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing is, every time somebody asks him about a CO and being a CO, he gets offended. Why would you get offended? The only reason why you would get offended is if it bothers you. How can you be ashamed of your life? If that's your past, that's your past. Embrace it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, every time they ask him about Freeway Rick, or they ask him about being a CO or any other weird incident that he's been involved in, it's always the deflection. It's always, you know, talking a bunch of BS that people ain't really feeling. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Like, the jig is up, man. Just, you have to realize in this game, some dudes is just rappers, man. They just entertainers. They just in the business to entertain, and everything is a facade. It's like a costume that you got to put on every time you come out the house. Every time you come in front of the people, you got to wear a different costume. What costume is Rick Ross going to wear today? Who knows? Anyway, any comments, man, leave it in the comment section. You catch me on here from a fan's perspective. This is Quick Thoughts. This is your boy, Boogie 45.